So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000... Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Throw in. De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Yamal! Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Amrabat, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position. Chance! Goal! Spain!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Jong. And here's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rijkaard. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. And it's De Bruyne. And Messi! Oh, That's come loose. Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu has a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Van der Vaart gets over and intercepts. Trincao. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Lovely feet. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Back into the middle. De Jong. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Chooses to go back. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes. And that is a little undercooked. And he's running through. Now the finish! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So off we go once more.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Trincao. Oh, super find. Van der Vaart. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Messi. Neymar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Jong. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Cancelo. Van der Vaart. Couldn't squeeze it through. Scholes. Not the most accurate pass. That's a throw. And that is out of play. Van der Vaart. He's having a go! Just too much. Fractions.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Rijkaard. Bastoni. De Jong. Now it's Messi, and he's certainly onside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's João Felix. Cafu calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Amrabat. He could be in here. A lot of space ahead. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. De Bruyne taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Van der Vaart.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Baggio. Spain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio stood his ground strongly. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
This is the time you need that pace. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Baggio. Can he spark a counter here? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chiesa. Mbappe. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta. Now it's Kante. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Trincao. Scholes. Kimmich. And this is De Bruyne. Caught offside that time. Played out to the right. Trincao. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. He's found the way through. Neymar driving. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. He rises! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Neymar surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Conte. Now it's Neymar. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's found him in space! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thailand have it back and can go again. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. He's cut it out. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. He gets big! Bellingham finds himself offside. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Cruyff. Driving forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Thailand have their third corner. Header! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very great.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar. Vieira. Neymar looking to run onto it. João Cancelo gets it away. That's a throw. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Spain would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Yeah, he's played him through. Scholes. Mbappe. Conte. Looks for the finish. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That's a sharp pass. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Neymar. Bellingham bops him off it and wins back the ball. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! He's got away. And it's Neymar. Cruyff. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yeah.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. They played right into his path. Chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
After 65
It
minutes,
was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Cancelo. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 18.
Thailand can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 22, Neymar.
De Bruyne
Number
chasing
10,
after it.
Messi. Number 4,
Played into
Bellingham.
space out wide.
Coming on the field.
Well, quality
Number 11,
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Number 19,
Clearly is miffed,
Owen.
having made the run
Number
and not get
24,
picked out.
Vinicius Junior.
That's a
Number
little off
26,
target. Now it's Figo. It's Figo!
Number 7, Gullit.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well,
Substitution
there are
in
a few
progress.
pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spain have now used up all but one of their substitution window. Chance for the header! And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Figo. Shot at goal! Timber clears it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! And here's Owen. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pull it. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
And pull it! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
There will be 5 minutes.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played out to the left flank. 5 minutes to add. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Pull it, and he's picked out the run. Owen! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Owen demonstrated great...
And there goes the final whistle. Spain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Albertini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7 foot than 6.
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
And here's Figo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Amrabat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Seedorf is there, and he can pick it up. Figo. Beckham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Goes long and straight. Rafael Leao. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Still goalless at the moment. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played back in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Conte. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Turan. And here's Figo.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Oh, smashing header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Manchester United might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Deftly away. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Figo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham. It's Albertini. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Conte. That is good alertness. And it's Figo. Beckham looking to run onto it. He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20. Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 22.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, again there's no way through. Spain still this single goal behind. And here's Figo. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Amrabat defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Rafael Leao. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Cancelo. Can he latch on to this? And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Short, he gets big! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been cut short. And here's Figo. Jordi Alba climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's there to clear it. And the volley. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Jordi Alba delivers. Keeper's dealt with that. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Well, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Bale. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por
No unnecessary
el
risk.
dorsal
Oh, he's been caught
el
napping.
dorsal 5.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chiesa. Jordi Alba. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23 será
Chiesa.
reemplazado por el
Ball is
dorsal
bounced
10.
loose now. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Jordi Alba.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Cruyff. In with a header! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United could... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Dembele. The referee's awarded a free kick. Frimpong. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in space and looking for options. Nice interception, well timed. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Caicedo. Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Caicedo. Mbappe.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Talisca. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's the chance to counter. Caicedo goes on a charge down the left. Taken back almost at once. And here's a chance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's De Bruyne. It's Dembele!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the runner. Talisca showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Konate makes the interception. Talisca. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. Saudi Arabia are looking to break at pace. Dembele.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Conte. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. Quality ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine
Here we go again.
souvenirs.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the shot! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the path...
Face to face. David Villa! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. Saliba is there, and he can get that
The
clear.
attendance for this match was
Mbappe, David Villa.
72,306.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Oh, good ball. And that should get the job done. Dembele finds himself offside. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. it's Mbappe. Amrabat. Goes down, but nothing. Conte! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Has a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo picks it up from the goal kick. Caicedo, he could be in here. And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Saudi Arabia with the corner. They're first. Talisca with the short one. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Doku certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That is a great pick out.
Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
David Villa delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because...
And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Number 10, Doku. Number 20, Dembele. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 94.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage. But
Now the finish! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Saudi Arabia get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. Just the goal. Big chance! It's in!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Saudi Arabia could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Well, hits one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral.